Why is today the best time ever to get started in voiceover? The answer is coming up. Hi, welcome back to VoiceOver Startup. I'm Jeremy. And why would I say that today is the best time ever to get started in voiceover? Well, there's a few reasons. And believe it or not, part of it is COVID-19. There are many reasons why today's market is ripe for voiceover artists or would-be voiceover artists to dip their toes in the water, right? We have opportunities now that didn't exist 10 or 15 years ago. Much of it comes from YouTube. There are lots of folks making YouTube channels that need voiceover work. Also, because of the internet, we can tap into international markets. Most of the work I do is outside of the US. And if you're in another country, you'll probably find much of the work you do is maybe in the US or outside of your own country, right? So we truly are a global marketplace now that we can all participate in. And things exist now that just didn't exist 15, 20 years ago in terms of voiceover opportunities. Back in the day, right, 70s, 80s, 90s, voiceover was super limited. And you had to live in a major market. You had to have a tremendous investment in technology, and it was expensive. Just to have the technology that most of us can have in our homes today for a few $100s would have cost you tens of thousands of dollars back in the 80s or 90s. So we're lucky in that aspect. Many opportunities are out there that weren't there several years ago. But, and here's where COVID comes in. My full-time job, as I've mentioned before, is I'm the Global Leadership Development Programs Manager for a company that runs contact centers all over the world. But one thing that we've seen in the last few months, we have sent about 7,000 agents home to work from home. So we've made this huge migration into at-home agents. And what we're finding is that productivity actually increases when people are working from home. So what does that mean? That means once this COVID-19 pandemic is over, many companies are going to keep people working from home because their employees are happy. It's a win-win, right? Productivity improves, employees are happier, and that's just going to be a new model for how businesses work. There will be more and more folks working from home. Now, here's what I've seen in my business. Because of more and more remote employees, there is more and more need for e-learning, for training that can be taken online. And that means higher demand for voiceover talent. And I can tell you just in the last couple months, I have received more orders for online training voiceovers than I have probably in the previous 12 months. So there's something going on, guys. You definitely want to be in at the ground level of this upswell, this growing need for training voiceover work. What are you waiting for? Come on in. The water's fine. This is a great time to start a voiceover career. Keep coming back here and checking things out here. I'll continue to have tips for you and thoughts. And guys, I'm not an expert. I've only done this for about 2.5 years, but I have learned some things in those 2.5 years that I think would be helpful for you to know. So I hope you'll keep coming back. Thanks so much for watching. And again, please subscribe and hit that like button. And we'll see you next time on VoiceOver Startup.